and Charles Davis beyond thrilled to be bringing you the Super Bowl. All the pomp, all the circumstance, all the pageantry. It doesn't get any better than this, partner.
I'm loving sharing this booth with you, sharing this moment, this type of a game. For all the teachers who said we'd never make it, we're here.
And we talk these last couple weeks about the buildup, the anticipation. I think these guys are just ready to get out there and get this thing started.
And I know that both coaching staffs have spent considerable time trying to figure out how to best bring their team up to a peak without taking them over the edge and causing a lot of issues early in the game.
And you don't think much of a pregame speech is needed for this one?
I think the pregame speeches were the shortest all year. If they didn't just say, let's go get them, guys, they probably talked too much.
Come on. Hey. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Here's McCoy.
That's caught by Gabriel Davis.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. Now McCoy.
He'll get this to his tight end. That's Pat Fryermuth.
He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
Boy, a pair of big plays here. This one going for 29. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10.
Off play action. McCoy. They'll roll him out right.
Now throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Ready?
2nd and 10.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Over the middle here, it's hauled in by Watson.
And he's going to have a Commander's first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Taking it in from 11 yards out.
And the Commanders are on the board first here in this Super Bowl.
Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Here we go.
Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10.
Just shy of the 30. They begin with a run by Smith.
Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down. You look at this Super Bowl, the 2nd appearance for this head coach. The first one did not go as planned, as we all know, but what do you think he's learned from that first go-around?
He learned how much it hurts to lose, and that's what you hear from coaches so often. They don't remember the wins as much as they remember the losses. You can talk about the media, the scrutiny, the hoopla, but once you've had to shake a head coach's hand and jog off the field and know you have to face the media, face your fans, face your home life, knowing that you've lost the Super Bowl, that hurts big time, and you're going to do everything possible to try and prevent that from happening again.
Third and 2, now Burrow.
Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Bengals first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. A first down carry for Smith. Powering his way forward. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a gain of 13, and the Bengals have a first down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
On the left side, this is Stills. The result, only 4 yards there on the play, and it'll be second down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 6.
11 MT, 11 MT. 11, 11. 11, 11, 11, 11.
And they go play action now. Burrow.
That one taken in by T. Higgins. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 25-yard line. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first.
11 MT, 11 MT, 11, 11.
Throwing now. Burrow on first down. Flushed out right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. They'll set up the screen to Smith. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Now it's Smith running right. Trying to turn the corner, but he's going to be stopped right near the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Offensive line really didn't give him any room to maneuver on that play.
Things closed pretty quickly, didn't they? And how about the wrap-up at the end of that tackle? Left no doubt there would be no additional yardage.
And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. It'll go as a loss of 3 on the sack, and it brings up third down.
The downside for the defense is that they're dealing with a team that's in their red zone, but the upside, not much room to work with for the offense. Fewer windows in the zone for them to throw into. Tough for a quarterback to get a throw off before the pressure ends up getting to him.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. This is caught. Touchdown, Bengals. A 14-yard touchdown.
And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying up this Super Bowl. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Back to throw. McCoy.
A short one there to Freiermuth.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. His second catch of the Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a first down.
3 more quarters of football left in this season as we're through one, and we'll be back in a moment with more of Super Bowl.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Now he'll try to run with this.
Stiff-armed him. Shedding the tackler, and it gives him some room.
And he'll be forced out of bounds all the way down inside the 20.
A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. 1st down.
What a run there. I mean, you've got speed, elusiveness, escapability all rolled into one.
And we all know that quarterbacks are coached to get the ball to the guys who can do all the things you just described. You want those guys who have speed, elusiveness, and escapability all rolled into one with the ball in their hands. And guess what? It's him. So there's no sense in throwing it or handing it off when you can do all of that yourself.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
18, 5 years. 50
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up 3rd.
A tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains.
7 Pirates, 18, Robert, 18, hurry.
Throwing on 3rd and long. McCoy. That is caught. And they are able to stop it, but he does take it all the way to the 2. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And that could be one of those turning point plays in a ball game. Field goal get you the lead here, but they want to make a statement and get 6 points. And they're certainly going to get that opportunity as they get the conversion and set up 1st and goal.
They'll try again.
And he is going to lose yardage here. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
And they'll run again.
And this play doesn't work at all as he's going to be marked down behind the line after the dive. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
60 Maverick.
Looking to throw. McCoy.
Oh, what a read on the outside as it's intercepted. And the Bengals are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. The defense looked geared up to stop the run, but obviously, Charles, they were ready for the pass, too.
Yeah, they were hoping they could catch everyone crashing and playing the run, but that was a very ill-advised throw right there. The opportunity, lost.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. They almost gave it right back to him there with another interception of their own. And to be honest, he probably should have caught that and picked it off.
And he knows it, and he'll see it in film, and he'll see it in his dreams tonight when it's all said and done. But you almost felt like the excitement had been ramped up, and they were trying to get a big play right after that one.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
On 3rd down, Burrow.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he'll go out of bounds after getting this across the 15. His 2nd catch of the Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a 1st down. From the shotgun, they run with Smith. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
2nd down and 8.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow.
Throw caught by Flowers.
3 catches for him now in the first half of this Super Bowl. It's a 1st down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Staying on the ground. This time it's Smith. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. 2 minutes on the clock in the second quarter of this Super Bowl. A reminder, coming up at intermission, we'll get highlights of this Super Bowl from Jonathan Coachman and the crew in Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. The defense was ready for the run-pass option, diagnosed it perfectly.
Not only did they stack him up at the point of attack, but he was met by a host of light-colored jerseys.
So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. And now they will throw it with Burrow. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first.
He certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive. And here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
A pretty good looking run there on 1st down. That'll go for 9 yards, just short of the line to gain.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs. Keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
Here we go. Here we go.
Play action. It's Burrow. And that's caught. It's Flowers. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Zay Flowers, 35 yards. And the Bengals will take the lead here in the final minute of the 1st half. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. It's DJ Turner who's got it. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the 1st half. Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. Smith will take this one in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. And McPherson on for the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7. So not much time to speak of remaining in this 1st half as the kick's away. And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Let's go now.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And with only 9 seconds remaining, well, not much time, we'll see how they play this. Down the sideline he goes. How about this? Racing to the end zone. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the 1st half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
And here on the road, that could be a huge score for their morale in the second half.
Every team has confidence going into the start of games, but sometimes you get it rocked a little bit, and it certainly applies here for them. But guess what? Just what you said, this touchdown can give them their belief back that they can win in the second half.
Extra point right down the middle. And that will take us to the end of the first half of play. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
Here we go, here we go.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And I think you'd have to say their coaching staff, all things considered, had to be pleased with their performance through the first half of this Super Bowl.
Definitely pleased, doing their best not to show it to their team, of course, because as you and I both know, their mantra all season long has been finish. Get the job done. They know how close they are to lifting that trophy. One more solid half of football, and they can do exactly that.
Here we go.
From the 31, here's second down at 5. They'll run it again with Smith. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 57 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. They've got the lead early here in the third quarter, and runs like that are how they established that lead in the first half.
I love the fact that you're using the word lead, because they're leading from the front, pounding on the defense right now with the running game, and truly establishing themselves here in the second half.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
On second down, here's Smith. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game, because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
Here's Burrow. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 25-yard line. A very well-executed play. It goes for 29 yards.
Get set. 11 MP, Tate.
Inside handoff, Smith. And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. From down at the 12, it's first and 10.
42.
They keep it with Smith on first down. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a second and 3.
Here we go.
A give to Smith out of the gun.
And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2.
It's been a good drive so far. They just wanted to keep it going, so they call low-risk, low-reward play. No one's worried about picking up big yardage here. Quarterback sneak, keep the chains moving, and pick up another first down.
They hand off to their big tight end. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
A lot can go wrong when you call a play like this down in the red zone, but that's where you appreciate this from your head coach. He's not afraid to trust his guys to do the right thing, and as a player, that means an awful lot.
Try to punch it in with Smith. And he'll take this into the end zone from Bengal TD. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl.
And the Bengals will extend their 3rd quarter lead here in this Super Bowl. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And the lead now up to 14.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And the Bengals are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10
at the 34.
He'll begin with a handoff to Smith.
And he'll work this forward for about 3 and 2nd down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
11 mighty. Turbo hot.
Now Burrow to throw on 2nd down.
Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Now it's Burrow. It's complete. Stills. And a nice job there defensively. They'll get him to the ground short of the 1st, right around the 42.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a 4th down.
Boy, a call like this, certainly tougher to make in a Super Bowl, but they'll go for it on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Burrow. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out.
And Washington will take control of the football in great field position. They'll start with the option.
The 20.
Down the right sideline.
Touchdown, Washington. A great play there. 42 yards.
And the Commanders have got it back to within a score.
Point after up and good. And they're within 7 now at 28-21.
Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. Yeah, some might have returned that one. He won't. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start the drive from the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. There he goes, right side. Still going inside the 20. Touchdown. A big play there. 75 yards. And the Bengals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And a lead now up to 14. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Come on, come on. Hey.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he's able to get up here to the 26.
103 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in this Super Bowl.
Here's McCoy rolling to his right. He's going to find a man here. It's complete.
And he'll be brought down with a penalty flag on the field. It was a late decision to throw, and it might have been too late. 3rd and 5.
Back to throw. McCoy. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. So 4th and 15, but the offense is staying out there to go for it.
19 wide. 19 tight. 19 tight.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And great field position coming up in the red zone at the 17-yard line.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Smith up the middle. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the 3rd quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them, melt the clock down, get to the 4th quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
Now whistles and a flag, and I believe a Bengal got going a little early there. The false start hurts him there a bit, backs him up to 2nd and 9.
11.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. They're feeling good as they extend their lead in this Super Bowl. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line.
And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this 3rd quarter.
Hundreds of games, all this football, and it all comes down to the 4th quarter of Super Bowl 64 in just a moment.
We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And it's becoming more and more apparent that this is just not going to be their night. That Lombardi trophy so close, but the expectations simply have not matched the results as they start on this drive, 1st and 10. On 2nd down now.
It's Ballard, and this is going to be a Commander's first down as he'll get this up to about the 42. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Oh, he fakes a spike. And that is going to wind up incomplete, so they try to hit him with something you don't see too often. But it doesn't work out. We've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
Now McCoy. Open man, that's the tight end fire move. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Looking to throw. McCoy.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
To throw on 3rd down. McCoy. And it's a fumble. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
All right, you've had to put up with me in this booth. I'm going to try and be simple this time and succinct. It simply has not been their night.
No, I think that fumble's kind of indicative of how this whole evening's gone, isn't it?
Without a doubt. I mean, they've tried, but nothing has ever really taken throughout the game. That's why they're down so big.
They will throw on 1st down with Burrow. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Flowers. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. He got 29 yards that time. Well, normally you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the 4th quarter, but the way that they passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against conventional wisdom, right? In this stage of the game, you would think you would switch to a running attack, but you're exactly right. They've thrown it so well throughout the game, and trusting this quarterback, I think he continued to do so.
The passing game continues to be their friend. Even with a stable lead here in the 4th, Charles, they're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. They continue to throw these safe passes. Who can blame them?
Flush to his right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. Well, 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full play for it, no matter who's on the field.
98 yards rushing for him now, a big part of why they lead in this Super Bowl. And this offense on 3rd down today, they have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. Now Burrow. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up 4th down. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance.
And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Bengals are starting to pour it on to the game's biggest stage. They are running away with this Super Bowl. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Those Super Bowl hopes that they had really dwindling now here in the fourth quarter. That NFC crown that they got 2 weeks ago seems like a distant memory as they have been outplayed tonight. And now off to the races down the right side. And he's in. Touchdown, Commanders. A big play there with his 3rd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Commanders get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now down to 20. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try.
Here we go. Here we go.
Now Burrow on first down. This pass complete to Higgins. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. That one good for 15, and the Bengals get a first down.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, fourth quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say, don't say it, but you did say it.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching Atlanta, our apologies.
First down. Here's Burrow. And that one complete once again to Higgins. And he'll wind up getting about 6 out of that, as that's going to lead us to the 2-minute warning.
Here we go, here we go.
On second down, Burrow. And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it first and goal. Smith trying to run for it. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL, and he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape. Well, Brandon, we see why it's a team game there, because there's a sigh of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away, that's likely a touchdown. But instead, that pressure from the front got to him and forced the incompletion.
You're right. He had him open, just a split second too late on the release. Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. So on fourth down, off goes Burrow. On comes Evan McPherson for the Bengal field goal. McPherson's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately, not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
So after the made field goal, here's McPherson to send this one away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
And able to use his blockers to get this up over the 40.
228 yards rushing for him now to this point. The Commanders going to use the second of their timeouts
as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go.
Now 2nd and 3.
They'll keep it on the ground. Ballard, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Off the play fake. McCoy. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout. It'll be their third and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside.
Here we go. Buffalo 18.
On 1st and 10, McCoy. He's going to look deep down the field. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Let's go now.
Now a 2nd and 10.
To throw again, McCoy. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. One final shot. They'll look to throw. Sheds it. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And that was picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be very dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. Bengal Nation rejoice. Cincinnati has given you the Super Bowl title. And their remarkable season ends in the most remarkable of ways. They get to put next to their name, Super Bowl champion.
And they can't ever take that away, can they?
Nope.
That lasts forever. So good to see the emotion when it's all said and done. You see the hugs, you see the guys sharing, the collective happiness. Makes me want to carry you around a little bit on my shoulders to celebrate the triumph. And congratulations to them, a fantastic season.